From a distance, Cade Webber looks like just another high school baseball player getting in a weekday workout with the Volcano Vista Hawks. But what he's overcome to get to this point is truly remarkable.
It was touch and go. I mean, he was born healthy, but he came home jaundice, and at 8 months he had a liver transplant, which is crazy.
Cade was diagnosed with biliary atresia, a blockage of the tubes that carry bile from the liver.
Think back to how sick he was back then and thinking this was going to be a lifelong thing, because they were talking about potential brain damage and muscular issues. Came through it just fine. And for 15 years, it was great. Everything's sailing along just fine. And then just the last few years, things kind of unraveled a little bit. His freshman year, it got serious there.
There was just like a huge buildup of bile, and it just kind of, just made me super sick.
An artery feeding the liver was about to burst. Cade went through 3 major surgeries over 7 trips back and forth to California.
I tell you, there were some long days in Palo Alto where just weren't sure what the future had for him.
They put in these things called bile drains. They went in there. It was like a long procedure just to drain out all that crap that was in my stomach. So, and they attached these big old bags. So there's that, and yeah, so that sucked. Well, when I had all those bile salts in my skin, I got really itchy. Just nothing but just constant itching. There's nothing you can do about it because it's in your blood. I still got scars on my feet and some on my hands from it. So that was by far the worst part, for sure.
To wake up every day and that poor kid's just scratching him. He looked like he'd gotten in a fight with a cactus. He had scars all over his body.
With few people knowing about his condition and what he was going through, Cade found a way to work his way back onto the field. But having biobags attached to his abdomen was sometimes a challenge.
It was one of my first games back, and they tried to back pick me at second. And I slid into first. I actually ended up pulling part of it out, and I had to go and have a whole new procedure just to put that back in. It was pretty painful, but I was safe, so it doesn't matter.
Cade's gained weight, works out every day, and for the first time in his life is perfectly healthy.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm perfectly healthy. I got to take just a little bit of medicine just to prevent that from happening in the future. But other than that, I go to the gym every day. I'm out here every day. Everything's nice and fine.
He's a tough kid. You never want to see any kid go through that, much less an athlete or somebody that you have a personal connection to. And he's worked his tail off. He's worked his way back. He goes out there and does his business, and I can't ask for anything more or be more proud of a kid like that.
To see him out here, just to run around and be healthy and happy, it means the world to me. It means the world to our family.
As if just getting back on the field isn't enough, the story gets even better. Eastern New Mexico University extended Cade an offer as a preferred walk-on with their baseball team.
To have Eastern New Mexico offer him a walk-on was just an incredible moment. It was such an emotional thing for him, and to see that it's an opportunity for him to just further his education and get a chance to play baseball at the next level, it's a dream come true.
People go through a lot worse. I'm one of the fortunate ones, and yeah, it sucks, but it definitely could have gone a lot worse, and I'm just happy to be where I am today, nice and healthy. Not a lot of people can, end out like that.
For the New Mexico Activities Association, I'm JP Murrieta.